Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
A deadly virus, a town quarantined.
Sam's in trouble.
Next week, General Hospital.
Voted in there.
You'll never find my father until he wants to be found.
He'll show up sooner or later.
It'd be a lot sooner if you dropped the attempted murder charge.
Oh, no way! I'm gonna make him pay for his little scam trying to scare me out of my marriage.
We were all involved in that.
Wait, remind her.
Why do you want Luke to go to jail anyway?
She doesn't. She just wants some leverage, a threat to hold over his head.
That is so twisted.
Nothing would make me happier than to see Luke Spencer behind bars, where he is no longer a burden to me or my family.
Hey, Luke sent a package. Cool. It's for you.
Really?
Really?
Well, there must be something for me, a letter, something. Give it to me.
I already checked. Well, enjoy mail call, everyone. I'm late for a meeting.
Let me see the return address on that package. Where is your father?
He obviously doesn't want you to know.
You tell me where your father is.
Oh, let me check. Is your name on this package? Nope.
You tell me or I kick you out on the street.
Oh, sounds fine. I'll bring it with me. Come on.
Dylan, you get that package or I stop paying for college tuition.
Dylan's smart. He'll get a scholarship.
Dylan, I'm going to post your baby pictures on the PCU website.
You have baby pictures of me?
Dylan, think. No, she's lying.
You know what? I'm going to send you both to military school.
Sounds fun.
In Iceland.
No.
All right. I'll drop the attempted murder charges if you just tell me where your father is.
It's a trick. That's a trick. She's lying.
Okay, you drop the charges first, and then I'll tell you where he is.
What are you doing here?
I called him, which was a total waste of my hard-earned tax dollars.
How many times do I have to tell you? I can't drop the charge of attempted murder. There was rat poison on the cocktail shaker.
Fine. I put the rat poison in the cocktail shaker. I did it to turn the tables on Luke.
Are you confessing to faking an attempted murder?
You gonna arrest me, Commissioner? Please say yes.
You know, I don't have time to deal with rich people playing games.
Why do they call you a public servant, then?
I will drop the charges on Luke. But if you so much as ever pull a stunt like this again, I will arrest you myself.
Fine. So what did I miss?
Lulu's gonna tell my mom where Luke is.
But Lulu's not going to tell Sky where Luke is.
I'm not interested. Leave me.
Okay, Lulu. Where's your father?
The Markham Islands.
The Markham Islands.
The Markham Islands.
Let me see.
No,
Whoa! No, that wasn't part of the deal. You can't.
No, I'm opening it.
I don't. Mom.
Oh my.
Mom.
Oh! Oof. That's not real.
That can't be real.
Of course it's real. Hopefully it's Luke.
I wish it was you.
Was that necessary?
The little monster made me give up my leverage for practically nothing.
If you wanted Luke to stay, you shouldn't have faked your own death.
I was only dead for less than 24 hours. As usual, Luke is overreacting.
With a wife like you,
Who can blame Luke for staying gone?
Well, that's because you're jealous because Luke doesn't care anything about you.
Alice, nice to see you.
Same here, sir. Very nice indeed.
Well, that plane awaits. Hi. Thank you.
The next general. Your way.
The Oprah Winfrey Show, today at 4.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, never better.
Clearly not. At least you know your dad's okay.
Do you realize how absurd that sounds? My dad is in a jungle on the other side of the planet sending me shrunken heads for him, and that translates into being okay. And we don't even know how to contact him to tell him that it's safe to come home.
Alice? Hi.
Delivery for Sky Quarterman?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right there.
It has to be from Dad.
Is there like a clue as to where he is?
I don't know. Where's the card?
I don't know.
I'll take that.
No, they are Sky's. They are not yours.
From my husband, I have proprietary rights.
What does it say?
None of your business.
He is my father.
They're from Lorenzo.
Any messages?
No, Dr. von Skimmerman, and there's nothing at the front desk either.
Wow. Seems like it's really hopping out there.
I must warn you, Doctor, we are in unsettled times. I strongly suggest that you stay on hotel property for the duration of your stay.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are the flowers really from Alcazar?
Hey, give me that. Can't wait to see you again. Lorenzo.
I'm hoping they were from my dad. We need another clue to where he is. Now that the step witch finally admitted to the police that Dad wasn't trying to kill her.
After you blackmailed me into
You know
it.
what? Who cares? All that matters is that the truth is out there, and everybody knows it but Luke, and that's a problem. So we need to find a way to let him know that he can come home. Unfortunately, our only lead is a head, and it's not talking.
Well, here's a thought. Maybe that is Luke.
Were you born a hateful shrew?
I can answer that. Yes, she was.
Why are you always here?
Whoa, what'd you find? What?
I showed the head to the, well, head of archaeology, and he said that it's not human and there's something inside. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's right.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that we have to open that thing somehow?
Wait, why? Find little shrunken chimp brains or?
Or it could be worse. It could be zombie dust.
Zombie dust?
Yes, zombie dust. There's actually this movie.
Oh,
It's-
please, I'm sorry I asked. Give me the head. I want to know if there's a message from Luke in there. And close the damn door.
Fine.
Mom. Wait, no, wait. I have a better idea.
X-ray will help us figure out what we're looking for. Have I told you lately that you're a pure genius?
Thank you. Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting us on such short notice.
Well, I was intrigued. Do you want me to X-ray some sort of tribal artifacts?
Promise me you won't get too creeped out.
God, I haven't seen one of these in years. This doesn't have to do with Luke, does it?
Whoa, was that really necessary? Come on. Can I get up? Okay. Who wants to tell me what's going on? Why am I here?
Painting. His father wants you to look at the boy. He is very sick.
Me?
Doctor.
No.
Yes. Dr. von Skimmerman. Please help. Other doctors never come. Help before he dies.
Oh, see. You got this wrong, see. I'm not a real doctor. This is a disguise. I can't help him. This is all a scam. I'm afraid I can't do anything to help you at all. Is he always so trigger happy? Look, I tell you what, I'll go to the town and I'll find a doctor and I'll bring him back.
Help the boy. Or die.
You see, one of you.
You will help.
Yeah, I will. Maybe there is something that I can do. But I need my doctor bag. It's back at the hotel. I'll just go. You know what? I have something on me. Some very powerful medicine. Just happened to have it on me. I'll give him one of these. There you go. Okay, good. There you go. There you go.
He likes it.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be okay. I'll leave these with you, and then if he needs any more, you give them to him.
Wait. Say if medicine works.
Can I just say, you don't seem too disturbed.
No, actually my dad gave me one when I was a little girl from one of his adventures with Luke.
Oh, that's an odd gift.
Yeah, my dad kind of thought outside the box.
Yeah, but you weren't scared, or?
I was, actually, at first. I was convinced that it was going to open its mouth and start spewing curses on my family. And then I saw these secret symbols on its neck, and so I decided to investigate. I got a little magnifying glass, and I looked very closely, and it said, "Made in Japan." Kind of took the scary factor away.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys go to the cafeteria or something, and I'll take it up to X-ray.
Thank you.
So, think you could eat lunch after touching a head?
The fiber is down.
It's amazing what a little fresh breath will do. Well, I think my work here is done.
You must take reward.
Reward?
She was a gift from the stars, like to her parents. Her name means sky.
Well, she's lovely. Absolutely beautiful. But I'm not able to accept this offering. You see, I have a sky of my own.
Very smart.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet he is. But, you know, Luke Spencer cannot come between a chimp and his friend. Oh.
Yes. Makes you happy?
Oh, well. Now you're speaking my language. Ooh. Cheers.
I'm sorry, all I can tell you from the x-ray is that whatever is in the head is like thin and square.
Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Thanks.
Okay, I have a suggestion. Okay. Oh, really? Hope you don't mind.
Oh.
Can you back for a second, please? Thank you. Aha. Wait.
Oh.
A hotel matchbook?
With a phone number on it. Bingo. That's where Luke's hiding out. Right there.
Okay, we need to get to the Sky and Lulu right away.
Oh.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ugh.
Should I ask?
Luke.
Oh, that explains it.
I know it sounds weird, but seeing this little shrunken head kind of reminded me of my parents. About how wild and brave they were when I was a little girl. The unconventional way that they lived.
Well, Robert and Anna Scorpio are legends in this town. I mean, I've heard the story about how many lives were saved when they were working undercover for the government.
They are a hard act to follow. I mean, I am completely boring compared to them. Maybe I should do something about that.
I'm stuck. My dad's coming back soon. I can feel it.
Oh, I hope so, for your sake.
What about yours?
We've discussed this.
I know. I don't want you to give up on it.
The head had a number.
Give it to me. No.
Paul, you really should. Your father sent the number to you, Lulu.
Dad?
Who are you looking for?
Luke Spencer. I'm his daughter.
There's no one here by that name.
Well, are you sure? Because he gave me this number to call. Who? Oh, okay. Sorry. Dad's not there. The person who answered the phone said it was some doctor's room and he left in the middle of the night or something.
Wait a minute. What was that doctor's name?
Skimmerman.
Von Skimmerman. That's his alias. You call back that room right now and you find out what you can.
You're gonna be so sorry when my dad comes home.
Where is everybody? Hey. Hello. Well, let's get you out of here.
On the next General Hospital.
Find out who else has been here in the last 24 hours.
I'm on my way back to Port Charles now.
No. San Diego, all this week on 10 News.
Damn it, I'm on my way back to Port Charles now. Look, I don't need any more complications, so just talk to me.
The coast is clear.
Elaborate.
I came clean with the commissioner. Mac was not pleased with what he called a shameful waste of departmental time. However, after subjecting me to a tedious lecture, he did agree to drop the charges against you. Your turn. What complications? What's happening?
Oh, well, I'll tell you all about it when I get there. And have Alice make up a guest room. I'm bringing a friend.
Okay, I want you to spread out and ask questions. Find out who else has been here in the last 24 hours. If there's anybody, we're going to have to deal with them.
I found a witness who said there was an unidentified white male here last night. Tourist, best I can figure.
Take some men. Cover all directions. We gotta find this guy before he leaves the area.
I have seen strange traveling companions, but a man and his chimp. That's a first.
Well, it's not really my chimp. He's a free man. Actually, he wasn't mine until a few hours ago.
Do you mind my asking what happened?
Well, there was this sick boy, the chimp's friend, and his family wanted me to do something to help. I gave him something that made him feel a little bit better, and they wanted to reward me. So we settled on a bottle of really stiff homegrown hooch, which knocked me completely on my butt, and that never happens. And when I came to, the whole village was on fire. The family was gone, and the only one left was this little guy, grieving. I know something about grief. So I guess he touched my hardened old heart. I scooped him up, chartered the plane, and here we are. Aren't you sorry you asked?
Not at all. I have a sudden urge to reward you too.
Well, thank you. I'm very flattered. But I'm spoken for.
Lucky lady.
I'm not so sure she'd agree with you.
Tell her how you rescued a chimp. She'll change her mind. In the meantime, can I get you something to drink?
Yeah, I'd like a Bloody Mary. Heavy on the Mary, light on the blood. And I think a banana daiquiri for my traveling companion.
Heavy on the banana.
It's like you've known us our whole lives. Yeah, looks like it's just you and me, pal.
It sounded like my dad was in some kind of danger, or had been.
Yeah, and that's a newsflash. Why? Don't you know, darling, Luke's entire life is a perpetual state of past, looming, and/or future danger.
You make that sound like a good thing.
Well, it is, in a way. I mean, you know, think of all the things that Luke's seen, all the places he's been. Most people never get to that kind of realm of experience in a lifetime.
Careful, Dylan. Your hero worship is showing. You know, here's a reality check for you. A lot of Luke's vast experiences, if that's what you want to call them, turn out very badly. You know better than most.
Luke's always been what'll always be. An adrenaline junkie who loves to get in trouble's face and say, bring it on. Look who he married.
What's that I smell? Oh, sour grapes.
Marrying you was the worst mistake my father ever made. He wouldn't have to find trouble halfway around the globe if you hadn't made so much for him here.
And I wouldn't have had to find payback if you all hadn't gotten involved in Luke's little scheme to gaslight me.
Well, Luke wouldn't have had to resort to such desperate measures if you weren't such a vindictive harpy who wouldn't grant him a divorce.
I did not refuse the divorce. I object to the alimony.
Come. Breaking news out of the Markham Islands. A remote village burned to the ground in a suspicious fire yesterday. The inhabitants are all missing. No explanation. Still waiting for updates.
When they come in, I bet you $15 million Luke's right in the middle of them.
Oh, this is the best part. Watch this. This is so cool. See? Now the ape is gonna grab that plane right out of the air. Oh, that was so cool! You like that? Oh, I love this movie. The skinny little blonde screams better than anybody, doesn't she? Want some popcorn? Oh, that's okay. It's just a movie. It's a metaphor about the struggle against urban technology and civilization. Yeah, it's just a movie. It's also a lesson about how good guys finish last. But you know all about that, don't you? Come on.
You know, I'm surprised that none of the wire services have picked up this story, because it's like, what, mid-afternoon tomorrow in the Markham Islands already? I mean, maybe there's a coup underway.
Or it's a national holiday.
Or maybe my dad stumbled on some covert operation.
And he got involved in an international conspiracy. No? Oh, okay.
You're getting swept up in this again, aren't you?
No. I find it interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. That's an understatement, Dylan. You are utterly fascinated by whatever Luke's into. And what happened to promising that you weren't gonna get swept away in his drama?
Yeah, okay, yes, I admit that there was a time when I was overly fascinated with the whole Luke Spencer mystique, but you know, I never met anyone like him. He was like a 50s anti-hero from a movie. But that was my callow youth. I was young and immature, and now I'm mature, I know boundaries, and I can say to Luke, Luke, there are some things that I just won't do. So you have nothing to worry about if I get involved.
The man who was here.
Luke Spencer.
You knew him?
I used to.
You're a lot of his traveling companion.
Come on, guys, we gotta do better than this. It's gotta look like we were never here.
There you go. This is it then, huh? You're done with me.
Just the opposite.
On the next General Hospital.
Just put yourself on the transplant list. It's great to see you, Princess.
You gotta find this guy, otherwise this whole thing spirals out of control.
News.
Gin and vermouth, a combination almost as old as you.
No rat poison.
You tell me. You're the one who gets off on spiking her own drinks.
Barely adequate.
It takes one to know one.
Oh, honey, you're home.
Did you miss me, Buttercup?
Mr. Luke, thank God. Life will be bearable in this house again. Can I get you something?
Will you get this creature off me?
I'll have one of your famous cocktails. My usual. The chimp is partial to banana daiquiri, so easy on the rum. He had 2 on the plane.
Okay. You haven't even said hello and you're already freeloading booze and ordering drinks for your companion.
Well, you deserve it, Spanky Buns. What? You frame me for murder and you don't even have the decency to be dead?
Yeah, well, it's the least you deserve for trying to get me at our marriage.
I told you I heard his voice.
Hello, Troops.
I've been trying to find you. I got your matchbook and Dylan tried to track you online through the village. It's disappeared. You're safe.
It's great to see you, Princess. And as you can see, I'm not alone. I brought you a friend.
We finished the sweep of the village. No one will ever know we were
Any
here.
luck in finding this guy Spencer, the one that took off with the chimp?
No sign of him yet.
Okay, you gotta find this guy and stop him from leaving the area. Otherwise, this whole thing spirals out of control.
Yes, sir.
He's too cute. We're gonna have to do all the research on how to care and feed chimpanzees.
Well, I can tell you so far, I know that he likes dry roasted peanuts and banana daiquiris.
So, what's his name, Dad?
It doesn't matter. There's 2 Spencers in this house. That's quite enough. The monkey goes.
He didn't introduce himself. We have a slight language barrier.
He's an African chimp.
I met him in the Markham Islands.
We know you were at a hotel under a Dr. Von
Schiemerman.
Von Schiemerman.
Hi. Boy, you guys do me proud.
Sky actually figured that one out.
All right, what's the deal? How did you get from there to here with that?
Well, the local villagers thought that I was a bona fide medical practitioner and there was a sick child in the village, so they abducted me. And after I cured him...
Wait. Dr. Von Schiemerman cured somebody?
With a breath mint. Go figure. The kid's fever broke, I got the credit, and the tribe gave me some kind of celebratory libation. It's nothing like what Alice pours, but I was hardly in a position to turn it down.
Yes, because the only drink that Luke Spencer turns down is on the phone.
Anyway, it knocked me on my butt. When I came to, the whole village was in flames and all the people were gone.
Where to?
Well, I don't know. There was nobody to ask. There was just this little guy left, so I grabbed him and split.
Oh, right on.
Why do I feel like you're leaving out a critical piece of information? Like how you lit the match that burned the village down?
I am no arsonist, wife. I think I must have gotten caught up in some kind of tribal ritual.
Lucky! Dad's home, and he brought me a chimpanzee! Isn't this fabulous?
Yeah, that's a chimp. Well, Lulu, you and your chimp can now come live with me at Windermere.
I showed up at Windermere and you sent me home.
Yes, but I've since realized that it's time for you to live with family.
She's with family.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's time for you to live with family who won't abandon you at the drop of a hat.
Oh, butt out, Nicholas.
Yeah, don't blame Luke. It was my mom who forced him out of town by framing him for her own murder.
Oh, stop. He deserved it.
Do you hear this, Lulu? You see, your father and Tracy had this little dance that they do together without any concern for who gets stuck in the middle, and you just don't need to be subjected to that, okay? Now, I know that you love your father, but he's not going to change.
Who asked you?
You had your chance to be her father, and you blew it.
My daughter was in very good hands while I was gone. She was totally safe and taken care of. She was in the capable hands of Sky.
Well, actually, Sky was a little preoccupied to concentrate on childcare.
Doing what?
doing him.
Oh, Blaze. It's the thought of you that kept me going through snow and sleet and the dead of night.
That's the postman, Dad.
Well, I deliver, too. So why don't you tell Tall, Dark, and Gruesome here to take a hike, and you and I will catch up. And Lorenzo, on your way out, will you take that with you?
Fine, but not without my sister.
You don't tell Lorenzo when to leave. See, there have been some big changes since you've been gone. Lorenzo and I have decided to...
Hey, look, a woman of your caliber does not desert her man when he's off fighting for his freedom.
I'm sorry, but I'm not your woman, and you're not my man. And exactly who abandoned who?
But I did it for us, babe. Come on, drop the pretense. Show me how happy you are to see me.
No, I'm glad you're back, Luke. For Lulu's sake. But really, it makes no difference to me.
I don't believe you.
Trust me, you'll get over me. Lorenzo, thank you for such a wonderful evening.
You'll be okay here?
I'll be fine. And, I'd really like to kiss you goodnight right now for no other reason except I'd really like to.
Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Okay, get a room.
Sick 'em, Kong. I'll call you later.
I'll be waiting.
Good night, primates. Red, where you going?
To bed, to dream.
I could use some support here.
Yeah, Nicholas wants Lulu to leave this place and go to Windermere.
Well, I think that's a great idea. Your latest disappearing act wasn't fair to anyone, Luke. Least of all Lulu.
Well, I trusted you to take care of Lulu.
I'm not her mother. I'm not even her stepmother. She doesn't listen to me, and I don't blame her.
You and I had a deal.
She's a teenager, Luke. She needs more than deals.
Stay out of this.
Listen, you left Lulu in this house all this time fighting Tracy. How do you think it felt to be told you're not wanted, to be told you're a freeloader?
No, I was okay. I was just trying to prove that you were innocent. And now that you're home, everything's gonna be fine.
Lulu, you can defend him until hell freezes over. He abandoned you, just like he's been doing your whole life.
We gave it a try, Lulu. It didn't work. Better off with Nicholas.
Okay, what about you, Elizabeth? You said that I should go live with my dad. I think you need a bigger commitment than Luke can give you.
Listen, look, Lulu, no one's saying not to love your father, okay? I mean, most kids get like a t-shirt when their dad comes home. You get a chimpanzee, and it's actually really cool, but that's not the point. It doesn't change the fact that he comes and goes as he pleases with no regard to you.
Leslie Lou, I've got a million things wrong with me. But I'll never lie to you.
What do you want?
Well, I want my kids, both my kids, to be happy, healthy, and to survive in this miserable world. One down, one to go.
Fine. What do you want?
I want you to stay.
Thank you guys for caring. I love you guys too, but I'm staying with my dad.
God, it's freezing in here. Can you turn up some heat?
I can warm it up for you.
Don't touch it, Alice. It's plenty warm.
Not for me and my traveling companion. We're from a whole separate hemisphere.
I will not have my thermostat dictated to by two monkeys.
Tracy's right, Luke. It's perfectly fine in here. Why are you perspiring?
Have mercy, Blaze. I think I might have a fever.
It's your wife's job.
We did some research on chimpanzees.
They're pretty high maintenance.
Whoa, all the more reason not to have him living here.
The chimp is a gift from my father. He stays as long as my dad does.
And he's gonna need a name.
You know what? You could name him after my first husband. I will still not change my mind. Dylan, take Lulu to her room, please.
Or what?
Or, let's see, I pull you out of college and you practice the phrase, clean up on aisle 5.
Hey, look, wife, you can say whatever you want to your own kid, but you leave my kid out of that.
And don't threaten Dylan.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm a little sick of you telling me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm gonna need a raise.
I don't want to know what to do.
I'm gonna need a raise.
I don't want to know.
Pipe down! Look, the monkey and I have had a long trip. We're jet lagged. We'd like a little rest.
Well, one of you had better ideas. The monkey is gone. What?
Hey, come back!
At least someone around here knows when they're not wanted.
Relax, I'm fine.
When did you first start feeling sick?
You look weird. Are you okay? You look weird. Are you okay?
I'm not sure. Is there a chimp by the fireplace?
No. But there is one on the pool table.
Mr. Luke! Take that. Whoa, what are you doing? You should be lying down. You're still sick. You can't do too much too soon.
I'm just getting a little air.
Get your hands off my husband.
Well, somebody's got to take care of him.
That will be me. Sit. Eat.
Well, your bedside manner could use some improvement.
You're still hot. I think I should call the hospital.
How's the dad?
Oh, better. Did you find the chimp?
Nothing.
We searched the house and the grounds all over again, but we still couldn't see him.
Poor little guy must be freezing his bananas off. I'm gonna go find him.
No, you are not going anywhere until whatever you've got runs its course.
I think I should close the door so he doesn't run off.
What? Why? Wouldn't it be better if he left? We don't even know where it came from.
He's obviously nothing to worry about. He's really good around people, and I think you might be someone's pet that just wandered off.
Sam, what kind of person has a chimp for a pet?
Not you, obviously.
Okay, just be careful, okay? I don't want to have to shoot it.
Hi, cutie. Oh, how are you? Your hands are freezing.
Sam,
His
those
hands
are claws. I'm let me call animal control.
No, Jason, don't do that.
Why?
They'll lock him up. They'll put something. Oh, he likes my ring. They'll put something around his neck. He needs friends. I know how you feel. I have no
keeping
friends either.
a monkey.
Whoa. Who said anything about keeping a monkey? We'll find its owner, right? Yes, we will. We'll find its owner. In the meantime, he chose us to take care of him. You did, didn't you? But you know what? Unfortunately, we don't have anything chimp-friendly in the fridge.
Okay. I'll go. I'll go to the store.
No way. I am going. I'm excited to go. I'm stocking up for Danny's visit. His plane comes in this afternoon, so I go to the store. You
Sam.
bond with
You're
the
not gonna,
chimp.
just don't, you're not gonna leave it. Can you hit?
Adios.
Stop manhandling me.
Stop being so stubborn. You need to rest. Lie down.
Fine.
No, you're not, Alice.
Don't make me choose sides.
What, you take her side over me?
I will if it's for your own good.
You wound me to the quick, Alice.
I have to agree with Stepwich just this time. You don't know what kind of bug you got out there. I just got you back. I'd rather you didn't die on me. I mean, who would protect me from her?
Ain't she sentimental? All right, daughter. For you. I'll stay.
So where do we go from here?
I don't know. Maybe the chimp found his way into town.
Maybe the chimp was taken.
Oh, by who? That chimp police?
It's funny.
Yeah, maybe he was involved in a plant, some kind of guerrilla warfare.
Ooh, maybe an ape conspiracy to take over the entire world.
Can I ask a question? Why do I hang out with you guys if you show such disrespect?
Oh, because we're such fun.
I say we start at Kelly's.
Okay.
You can both relax. I'm fine.
No, you're not. You still have a fever.
You sound worried. Could it be my pretty pink popsicle is actually melting?
I don't understand your story. Give it to me again. When did you first start feeling sick?
Last night. It came on suddenly. I don't know. Maybe I picked up something from that sick kid in the Markham Islands.
What did he have?
Well, I don't know, but he looked like I feel.
He survived, right?
I don't know. Like I told you, the whole village had disappeared. For all I know, the kid could be dead.
Luke, let's go over this again. The child in the Markham Islands. What were his symptoms?
High fever. I didn't know what to do for him. So I gave him a breath mint. It seemed to work. Everybody was happy. And so they gave me this celebratory happy juice to drink and be merry. The next thing I know, the whole village is in flames. And everybody's gone but the kid's pet chimp.
Can't you ever just go to the beach?
According to Mike, no one's even seen a chimp.
And I notified Lucas. He said he'd keep his eye out.
I got it.
What?
5 years ago, at another remote island, an entire village disappeared. Nothing but ash.
Okay, what does it mean?
What? It's a pattern. It's mysterious. It's suspicious. It's, you know...
Conspiracy.
Are we back to that?
It's never far when we're around Dylan. He's a nut when it comes to this stuff. Dylan, there are 100 other reasons.
Yeah? Name one.
The village was struck by lightning. Everyone got freaked out and left.
Georgie, now you're reaching.
Dylan, you need to quit trying to make your life into a movie.
Well, I thought that was part of my charm.
Okay, can you guys just please stop arguing until we find my chimp?
Whoa, wait a minute. Excuse me. You guys missing a chimp?
Well, have you seen him?
Yes, he's at my place with Jason.
How did you get here?
Max drove me. Sam said that you needed help with a chimp.
Just be careful.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Every time I observe in the ER, I'm just amazed and humbled. You know, I feel so privileged to be learning medicine in this hospital with these people.
You're gonna rank at the top one day.
Hope so.
Chimps aren't all that different from us, except the hearing. Ours is better.
How do you know so much?
You got me into reading. We're strangers to him. We gotta make sure that he knows that everything's safe. Everything's okay. Shake hands.
What?
Put your hand out and shake it. See? Wasn't so hard.
Thank you so much for taking care of my chimp. I thought he was gone for good.
Yeah, how'd he get out?
There was an uproar at the Quartermains and he freaked. I need to keep a better eye on him.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna bring this home to Jason and then we'll get the chimp back to you.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much again.
Mystery solved. No big conspiracy.
Have fun at my expense. I'm used to it.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna be at the house when Sam brings my chimp back.
Fine. Whoa, hey, Lulu, are you okay?
Yeah, you look white as a sheet all of a sudden.
Mr. Luke is sleeping. Oh, okay, well, I won't disturb him. I just need to get something for my date with Lorenzo. Okay, have fun.
Who's there?
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Can I get you something?
Come close, for my sight is poor. I need Sky. Can you find her for me?
Luke, it's me.
I need to talk to Sky. I need to tell her how much I love her. And I need her. I've been so wrong. So wrong. Please, I need Sky before the time runs out. Please.
Tracy, this is terrible. Luke's delirious. He needs medical attention.
Got some medical attention for him.
Are you nuts?
You bastard. You faked the whole thing. No wonder your mysterious illness came up so fast. You made it all up.
Not true, Spanky. Not true. Now, maybe I exaggerated the delirium thing a little bit and, you know, just tried to work you, but it's what I told you, what I said, I meant. I just thought you wouldn't believe me if I was in my right mind.
It's okay.
It is?
I'm just glad you're not really sick, Luke.
But I am.
If you excuse me, I have another performance to attend.
Alcazar's a dog. You're casting pearls before a canine swine.
God, give it up. She's gone.
Look, I exaggerated, okay? Yes. But what happened last night was genuine.
Don't insult my intelligence. This is you laying low, waiting to gather your resources so you can pay me back for framing you for my imaginary murder.
Well, that would have been a good con. I wish I'd thought of it. But I didn't. Now, whatever this thing is, it's real as hell.
I know I got aspirin in here somewhere.
It's okay. I think I just got up too fast or something, and I didn't get much sleep last night worrying about my dad and the chimp.
You know, Lulu, Luke just got really sick. Maybe you should see a doctor.
Don't flu bugs need time to incubate? There's no way that I could have caught it that fast. Plus, we're swimming in doctors at the Quartermains. I really have to get back, and I don't want my chimp to feel abandoned.
Don't look now, but I think you're getting a little attached to that guy.
I like him. He's a gift from my dad.
Well, bundle up, because if you get sick, Dylan will smell yet another conspiracy in the way shots were distributed.
Well, hello, old son. Good to see you. Now, remember, you can't let a little domestic discord scare you away, okay?
Does he look afraid to you?
Afraid?
Yeah, you know, like he's been traumatized or something.
Oh, Dylan, give it a rest. No bad men in black kidnapped him.
I'm really glad he's back. It was really nice of Sam and Jason to bring him over here.
You don't suppose they'd be willing to keep him, do you?
No dice, wife. My daughter's chimp is a permanent fixture around here. Are we agreed? Oh, he's gonna fit in perfectly around here.
How did this become my life?
Lulu? Hey, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, we need to sit down.
Hey, I've been trying to figure out what exactly happened in that village. Did you notice anything funny when it burned to the ground?
It burning to the ground isn't funny enough? What are you getting at?
Dylan's trying to prove that there's some big cover-up.
Okay, cover-ups happen all the time, all right? And sometimes not only does the government know about it, but they're involved. And they work in shadows, okay? I mean, you don't know. There could be like a secret agency in Port Charles right now doing God knows what to who, and we wouldn't even know about it.
Poor Max. That's all I'm going to say. Michael is going to talk his ear off the whole way home.
Yeah, Michael loves animals, that's for sure.
Hey, are you okay? You were really quiet on the car ride home.
I wish I would have just, realized how sick Luke is. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Michael over.
Michael is going to be fine. Michael is probably exposed to worse germs every day in the playground.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna...
What?
Hi, sweetheart.
You see, who but the government could or would kidnap an entire village?
Oh, please. There is no sinister plot. No villagers being held hostage in a secret compound because Luke was never really sick.
Not true.
I feel funny.
Oh my God. She's burning up, just like I was last night. Whatever bug I picked up must be contagious. It's jumped to Lulu. And it may not stop there. That means everybody that's been in this house in the last 24 hours has been exposed to it, and they could carry it to everyone they come in contact with.
What's happening to me, Dad?
The doctors are figuring it out. You'll be okay.
Could I imagine what I thought you felt for me?
I guess there's a bit of explaining to do.
You let me believe that you were dead!
Walk down the hall to meet me when I get home.
Why they have to cross the border for the care they...
All right, so Danny's plane's going to be here really soon.
Maybe we should call Sonny first. Luke is pretty sick. Whatever he's got, I hope Michael didn't catch it.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna...
What?
Hi, sweetheart. This is an awkward situation. I guess there's a bit of explaining to do. Because if I don't, you're never going to understand what I'm doing.
Oh my God. It was all a lie, wasn't it?
Whoa, 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 get that thing out of here.
Hey, chill. He belongs to my daughter.
Spencer?
Yes.
I need stats. CBC, CMP, blood cultures, and proof blood smears. What's with the monkey?
I brought him back from the Markham Islands. I gave him to my daughter, and 24 hours later, she had this raging fever.
So we're gonna have to test you and the chimp. It appears your daughter's suffering some type of febrile reaction.
You're gonna be okay. They're gonna figure it out. You'll be okay. It's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, baby.
doctors are figuring it out.
You're not gonna leave me again, are you?
No. Oh, no, no. No, I'll be right here by your side until you're well. I promise. I promise.
You're taking me on a romantic getaway? Where are we going?
You'll have to wait and see.
Well, give me a hint. Should I pack for warm weather or cold or...
Well, hopefully we won't be thinking about clothing.
Okay, but Graham and Cameron, they can reach me on the cell phone, right?
Yes, that's the only hint you're getting. I just want you to be ready to leave after your shift is over.
I'm so excited. Honey, you haven't even touched your food. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I had a couple bagels this morning at the station.
You sure you're not coming down with something?
I'm fine, Nurse Spencer. I'll be even better when I get alone time with my wife tonight.
Was Mom in on it?
Let me explain.
Was there ever a boat explosion, or did you two just go off on some mission and then when she missed me, she decided to get in touch with me?
Your mother doesn't know I'm alive.
So you left her to grieve for you. You know, she lost her memory. She spent years
I
trying
need
to
to
remember what
explain
happened.
this to you, otherwise you're never going to understand.
You let me believe that you were dead! Or worse, you let me believe that you were brutally murdered. Why should I ever listen to anything you ever have to say again?
Because still in all, I'm your father.
The father that I loved died in 1991. Maybe he wasn't even real. Maybe it was just a part you were playing. But that man, my father, would have come back for me.
I tried to.
Another lie. If you wanted to, you would have found a way. You always did before.
Your mother had never been black boxed before. She was a double agent, slated for elimination, kill on sight.
Don't tell me that you faked your death to protect Mom.
Look, if you don't... Now, we can keep on doing this, but unless you shut up and listen, you're never going to understand what happened. Now, I'll tell you a story, and then you can believe it or not.
Fine. Tell me a story. You can say whatever you want, but it is not going to change how much I hate you.
It's a good thing I like surprises. Or I'd be very annoyed with you right now.
Okay. One more hint.
Okay.
No matter how stressed you get at work, you'll be in paradise tonight.
Paradise? Paradise like at the beach or in the city or in the mountains? Or just tell me.
Nothing but it. Elizabeth doesn't know a thing.
Oh, so you're planning our little romantic getaway?
Romantic getaway? Whatever. It's a good idea. Oh, bro, I mean, she deserves it.
You are a terrible liar.
Now, how would you know that if I've never lied to you, huh?
You guys have fun planning. I'm so excited.
I'll see you after work.
Easy, Kevin. Fully stocked with wine, non-perishable food. But just know that no one's been up there for months, so it's probably freezing.
No problem. I'm going over there right now to get things ready.
All right, well, just be careful driving, because I hear the snow's coming down pretty hard up there.
Good. With any luck, we'll get stuck for 1 or 2 days.
What's wrong, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just finding cold. Cameron, he had it last week, and it was no big deal, though. Probably just something going around.
How's your temperature? He was steadily rising.
Any idea how this started?
The patient's father returned from Markham Islands with the pet chimp.
I was close to a sick boy, and so was the chimp. And last night I had a fever and passed out, but it was nothing like this.
I paged you because it could be...
Yeah, it could be bacterial, viral, or rickettsial.
Yeah, we're testing for that.
Any numbness in extremities?
Yes.
Doctor, here are the test results.
Negative on malaria. Need to run more tests.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry that I accused you of faking this, and I'm even sorrier still that your daughter's sick.
Thanks. I didn't think that the chimp was going to hurt her. I would have never brought him back if I thought there was even the slightest chance. Don't jump to any conclusions. Has the chimp been tested? No.
Do you need any help with the chimp?
Yeah, we could bring him to the lab.
And I'll take you up on that.
Okay. Come on, little buddy. We're gonna go for a walk.
What if the monkey is contagious? Then Dylan's exposed.
If the monkey's a carrier, he's already been exposed, along with everybody else who's come into contact.
How's therapy?
Not too bad.
So you're enjoying it, even though your mom basically forced you to go?
Well,
Let's just say that what my mom wants me to get out of it and what I'm getting out of it are two completely opposite things.
Hey. Well, it's official, folks. We have an authentic government conspiracy on our hands.
Dylan.
Well, it just turns out that the chimp Luke brought back to Port Charles could be the carrier of an unknown disease. Anybody seen 12 Monkeys?
Why do you think it's a conspiracy?
Because an entire village disappeared, leaving only the chimp that Luke found.
A chimp from the Markham Islands?
Yes, exactly. A chimp from the... It's what is an African primate doing in the South Pacific? Something doesn't add up here.
Dylan, what matters here is that Lulu's really sick, and she's in the ER.
Oh my God, do they know what she has?
No, but they think the chimp might be the carrier. We really need to figure out what's going on before this gets really bad.
Elizabeth, need your help with this patient.
Lulu?
She's got a fever. Probably contagious. Her pet chimpanzee may be the carrier. We're testing the animal right now.
Wait, if the chimp is the carrier, then we were all exposed. Lucky and Nicholas, too.
Well, if it's the same thing, the fever passes quickly. At least it did with me and the kid in the Markham Islands.
Are you sure you're past it?
No, Dad, don't leave me.
No, I'm here.
Don't leave me.
I'm not going anywhere, baby. No. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Why don't we deal with the first question?
Yeah.
There was an explosion, but it wasn't caused by Faison. It was the work of the Bureau.
So I guess they weren't exactly grateful for all your years of faithful service.
Faison was an enemy of the state. Your mother was a security risk.
Kidnapped her, he tortured her.
Nobody ever believed that. It was an embarrassment, potentially kind of messy, so they got out the book and followed through on policy.
Right, except no one died.
I did. In every way that mattered. I was taken to a holding cell. They knew your mother'd survived because they had pictures. Apparently she had some kind of amnesia, brain damage. No one knew for sure. But I was told unless I cooperated that they were going to kill her.
How did I know that this was going to end up all along, that you were the hero?
I had pictures of you too.
Oh, right, Dad, they were going to kill me. I was in junior high. What were they going to do, send a sniper to take me out on my way home from dance class?
Nothing that dramatic. They would have just picked you up and brought you to a facility and used you as leverage. Because that's what you were. You were leverage. The daughter of a couple of suspected double agents. Ooh, there's a good bargaining chip.
So you saved me, thanks.
I took the deal. I transferred to covert ops and went about cleaning up the world, one dead body at a time.
Sounds ominous.
Killing people, my dear, is always ominous. But that's what I did for 11 years, where and when I was told.
Talk about a small world.
Excuse me?
Someone I know is in your line of work. Isn't it ironic that my father and my... I'm sorry, I digress. You were killing people for 11 years. That must bring us to 2003.
Change of administration. There's a new director. He owed me a favor, so I was let out of the deal. You were working in Paris at that point. 7th arrondissement, Rue de Tremplin, number 68.
You came to see me?
I knew the route you used to take to work. You used to stop at this funky little bakery twice a week. Pick up a chocolate croissant.
That's supposed to win me over, that you came to see me in Paris between jobs? I'm sorry, but the only thing that really proves is that you could have left any time and you chose not to. Not because some agency was threatening my life, but because you were having too much fun with your work and you didn't want to quit.
Please don't leave me here in Shady Brook. No, please don't
You're not in Shady Brook, Lulu. You're in the hospital. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right. I love you. I love you.
Oh, Luke. Did you run into Frisco on any of your spy sessions?
No.
Too bad. You guys could have compared notes. You know, Frisco bailed on Felicia and his daughters to work full-time for the WSB. Of course, he didn't pretend to be dead. You know, I'm not really sure what's worse. Because they can always hope for him to come home, but on the flip side, they know that they don't really matter. I always thought that I mattered to you. I guess joke's on me.
The Bureau kept you under surveillance for me. I have shots of you going to high school. Shots of you decorating a Christmas tree with my brother. A shot of you kissing some dark-haired boy in the park.
Stone.
The boy who gave you HIV.
The boy who loved me. The guy I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with. HIV happened to both of us. And you weren't around for any of it, so I'd appreciate it if you don't start to judge me now.
I have a copy of your blood test report showing that you were HIV. Remember the day I got it? I stared at it for hours. Hearing your voice in my head. Hearing you laugh. Hearing you tell me how much you wanted to be a dancer when you grew up.
HIV is not a death sentence.
I am aware of that. I also know that your prognosis is hopeful. And that I can't do anything for you. So I decided to leave you with your childhood intact. Memories of a father that could do anything. That Robert Scorpio, he was a better man than I am. That's the father you deserved.
Except he was a lie.
No, he was all best intentions. Spies don't walk away from their past for too long. I tried. I tried to be a father to you. I'm not sure to this day whether I would have been better off walking out the door the moment I discovered I had a daughter. That way you could never have missed me.
Well, look at it this way. All these convoluted explanations would be even harder to swallow if I hadn't grown up with you.
I don't know if it matters at this point, but here. I have some documentation. Have a look at it.
Ooh, medical rescue agency. I'm so impressed. It looks real.
It is real. It's also the reason I'm here. Port Charles is at risk for a major epidemic.
What you know about medicine is limited to potential causes of death. What would the medical rescue agency need you for?
It's true, I'm not a doctor. But I'm not exactly stupid either. And I've learned quite a lot, especially since discovering my only daughter has HIV. I joined the agency to help other kids, since I couldn't help my own.
So what do? Pass out vaccines?
I'm a containment specialist. Whenever there's an outbreak, I move in and do what's necessary to contain it. Then I track it back to its origin.
So you're a disease cop?
Crude but accurate.
Or else this is just some elaborate scheme and you're actually here on another
I was in the
WSB
South
mission.
Pacific, tracking a rather lethal dose of encephalitis. We quarantined the village and then torched it. But 2 potential carriers slipped through the net. One was a chimpanzee and the other was Luke Spencer.
So Luke's infected.
I don't know. I was over at the Quartermains, and yes, he seems to be sick, but he also seems to be recovering, and that isn't the pattern with other patients. So, maybe it's just a coincidence, and he's got a flu bug. In any case, till I find out, I want you to go home.
You show up here after playing dead for 15 years and you're trying to tell me what to do?
Robin, this thing is lethal. It has a 40% mortality rate, and you with your weakened immune system, well, I don't want you sticking around here and being exposed.
Well, sorry, you don't get a vote. I am a doctor and on staff at this hospital.
Obviously, I've interrupted.
No, you know what? Your timing is perfect for once. Dr. Drake, this is my father, Robert Scorpio.
For a second, I thought of your father.
Yeah, he was dead? Yeah, that's what I thought. Crazy thing is, my father is a spy. He claims that he's here for the medical rescue agency. I guess he's tracking a disease that Luke Spencer may have brought back from who knows
Hey,
where.
wait a second. Spencer's down in ER. He came in with a fever, and he's weak, but he's lucid. His daughter came in with a fever of 103.
Then we have trouble.
I need everything you have on this.
I need to see these patients. Go on.
Go to hell.
Luke, what are you doing in bed?
Oh, I was taking an emergency nap.
No, he collapsed.
Are you okay?
I'm a lot better than my daughter is. I want to go sit with Lulu.
You stay there or I will pin you down.
Oh, there's a tantalizing thought. I'm sorry for bringing this to your door, Spanky Buds. When this is over, I promise, our war will be contained to one hemisphere only.
I will pay you back, but when you're feeling better.
Wait, is Lulu gonna be okay?
I think we got her here in time, but I'm worried about Lucky. If this thing's contagious, he needs to know we were all exposed.
It's Lucky Spencer. Please leave a message.
I'm sorry, I think I left my cell phone here. Is it anywhere?
Is this it?
Mind if I sit down for a second? I'm a little tired, not feeling too well.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm really sorry.
For what?
It's just, I set this whole thing in motion. You know, I turned to Courtney. I wanted it to last with her. I loved her, and maybe I still do. I don't know. I don't understand what happened. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be going on like that, especially you. It's completely inappropriate. I want to go ahead. Go.
Yeah, hold on. Nicholas. Are you okay? Come on. Oh my God. Nicholas, you're burning up.
She was tired, so she laid down, and now she's too sick to get up again.
She's got a fever. Hey, Sam.
I don't know what happened. It came on so fast.
How's Lulu?
Her fever is still spiking.
Well, I want to sit with her.
You just need to rest. Georgie and Dylan are staying with her right now. She's sleeping for the moment, okay? So you just rest.
How long does it take to run some tests? Why can't they figure...
Luke Spencer, come on down. How you feel?
I'm dead. I'm dead and gone to hell.
No. They're looking for you.
You mean we're both alive?
For the moment.
Well, you steely bastard. God. What, are you still working for the WSB, making people's lives miserable?
I'm trying to be a better person. Joined another organization called the MRA, Medical Rescue Agency. Had me in the South Pacific tracking a rather nasty strain of encephalitis. Imagine how giddy with delight I was when I discovered that one of the tourists heading back to the US was my old drinking buddy, Miss Spencer.
Need help here. She's unconscious. She's got a fever. Came out of nowhere. Great.
She been around that chimp?
Her name's Sky. She was at the Quartermains when I brought the chimp back. So was my daughter.
I need a list of everyone that's been around that monkey.
How bad is this?
If we don't get a handle on it, a lot of people are gonna die. This is a level 10 outbreak. The health organization I've been working with to contain this has determined it's a highly contagious mutant strain of encephalitis, which is often fatal. Its origin is unknown. One of the few things we do know is that it's contracted through close proximity, and it spreads like wildfire. I've seen instances where it wiped out whole families.
How the hell do we stop this thing?
I'm not sure we can.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
Next week on General Hospital.
I'm still looking for Courtney. Call me as soon as you can, okay?
Are you all right? No, I'm okay.
Emily.
You gotta hang on.
You're saying we should decide who's